Welcome back to Gary's Coin Channel for our bankroll penny hunt. I got 4 rolls here. That's 200 pennies. And typically I do 100, but I figured, you know what? Let me do 200. That'll be 4 rolls. And we'll see what we come up with. I'm going to open these up. I'm going to put it on a slight pause and get right back. Well, I'll tell you, they were the hardest ones to open. These things were coming apart at the seams. Let's see what we got. So I'm just gonna make a pile. Hey, they were really tightly wrapped, or I have no idea what's going on. It is what it is. Maybe that's a good thing. Almost had I had 2 runaways. 3 and number 4. Alright. I just made a big mess of these. But you can zoom in for a sneak peek. What do we got going on here? I don't see anything off the top. That's what we got a microscope for. So, alright, this should be fun. I'm gonna zoom back down. And grab, don't want to grab that. Grab that. Put it down here. You can watch me make the pile go away. That'll work. I think that'll work. I'm going to do a test. Make sure we're in the microscope. And looking good. Alright. Maybe a little fine tuning on the focus. Okay. I think we're all set. And without any more delays. We hate delays. We're going to get right to it. Make sure this is actually, yeah, looks good. Yeah, right there. Alright, so let's get right to it. We got a 22 Denver to start off. No issues. $19.83. You always want to check your 83s to see if they're copper, which is 3.1 grams. That one's not. I was kind of expecting that. 2016. I try to run this a little faster. I don't want to miss anything. 2010, first year of the Shield. 85. Now 73. Had better days. 16. 1970 Denver. That one didn't make it. Oh, my buckets are not lining up today. Alright, we'll get you later. Alright. 98 Philly with a close AM, you want the wide AM. I just picked this one because, just because. Parking lot coin. 18. What is that odd marking is? It's just dirt. 92. We're looking for the close AM on this one. That's a wide. That's a wide. I've grown up around a lot of Italians. That's a mama. That's a pizza. That's a wide. Enough of that. I'm not a comedian. That wasn't even funny. Alright, 17. Alright. I normally do, if I see something good, I'll kind of make a mental note and you should pause the video and write down the time, and I'll put highlights in at the end. That's a good idea. 04. It's your worn out cladding. 21. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll make sure I pause it and get a timestamp on it. 22. You folks just want to jump to the time with the good stuff. I don't blame you. Penny hunting can be a challenge. 86. 17. Yeah, it could be boring, but it could be exciting. 24. There's like grease issues on this one, but really worn out dye, or a layer of grease. Nothing of value. 24. I mean, it's different. It's just, what are you gonna say? I got a worn dye, or it's a grease era. I'm gonna go there. 77. Nothing there. 94. There. Yeah, here. 22. Nothing there. Alright, from the pile. 78. Yeah, nice looking coin, but nothing there. Oh, another 78, back to back. That doesn't happen too often. Excuse me. 18. Mess. 84. Look at the finish on this 84. It's not very common. It's like a matted finish. I've seen it, but it has a nice, eye appeal to it. I'm going to throw it on a scale just in case. It's 2.5. I mean, I don't know. If you were born in 84, this would make a nice token coin, but honestly, it's not worth anything. But it has different eye appeal. Put it that way. Send it back to the bank. $96. Rim issues. 95. Yeah, more. Poor man's doubling. Look at that. Oh, it's all double. No, it's like a cladding issue. The machine jump or chatter. You know, you'll say, yeah, poor man's doubling. We'll send that one right back to the bank. Unless they're starting to sell them. I don't know. Do see quite a bit. $2016, $94. Off-centered strike. A little more in the back. Yeah, really of no value. Put it away. 74 San Francisco. San Francisco. Let's see. Well, you see these, but not too often. See those shadow doubling in the 4, but nothing to write home about. Liberty. I'm going to send you into the copper pile. Somebody else look at it. Into the copper. Don't even know what that is. Send that one back to the bank. 2012. Junk. 2016. Junk. 84. Yeah, these cladding issues, those pocks and craters, they're kind of cool sometimes, but it really holds no value to the coin. Unless it was in a really interesting spot. This looks like, I know that's a cladding issue on the rim, but sometimes if there's a big fat cut on there, it'd be worth putting aside. Just send that one back to the bank. $24. 16. $03. Looks like we got a minor woody here. Nothing really to get excited over. $16. Peeling away. Another $16. $17 Philly. $2,000. See, what do we got here? Close AM. Not what we're looking for. Looking for the wide. 71 Denver. Little rim doubling a little bit, but nothing really serious. To the copper pile. 21. Nothing good. 01 Denver. Nothing going on. 16. $21. Come on, coins. 21. $82. Yeah, nice looking 82. Nice luster. It's probably copper. Let's check it. Yeah, it could be zinc. Let's see. Throw it on a scale. Yeah, it's copper. 82 copper. A sharp looking coin. But it has no value. Up to the copper pile. 18. Oh, it's worth 3 cents, right? I don't know. 06. $22. Crusty. Look at that here. 2000. Ugh. Looks like someone was playing with this. Looks like they were trying to give him a nose or something. Huh. That's definitely scratches. Oh, I didn't check the. Oh, it's a close AM. Yeah, mixing it up for good luck. 84. Parking lot coin. Only one car though. 2000. Close AM. No good. 1980. A little offset. Nothing going on. 13. Going on. 18. Ugh. 88. Denver. Nothing going on. 1970. Nothing going on. 23. No V. No extra V on that one. Back to the bank. 2020. Back. 88. Every now and then I throw these on a scale. They look a little different. It's not zinc. There's a 2000 Woody here. Not bad. Close AM. See, these are actually starting to become collectible. I don't know about 2000 Denver. It has a bad stain. I'll send that back to the bank. It was perfect. Really good shape. No stain. I might try to list it. That's not gonna be an option for me. 94. 2001. 2001. Something here is shiny. Very shiny. 68 with a hard luster. Maybe you can see that. I don't know why. mean, I don't think there's any value to it. It just has a really nice shine to it. Yeah. Nice looking coin. It's going to go into the copper pile. $87. Woody. Great. 75. Nothing really. 23. Nothing going on. 16. 75. Nothing going on. I'll hit the floor. 2020. 21. 19. 96. 99. Close AM. 94 Denver. Going on. Another 99. Close AM. Another 99. Close AM. 2020. Nothing going on. 79. To the copper pile. 22. Nothing going on. 20. Going on. 86. Nothing going on. Throw it on a scale. 2.5. 22. Nothing going on. 74 Denver. Nothing going on. 84. Uh, 2.5 grams. Back to the bank. 79. Let's see. Is that a crack? No, I don't think that's a crack. It's interesting looking to the copper pile. 69 Denver. And we do have a mild floater, but you can see the initials. So goes into the copper. 07. Nothing there. Come on, pennies. I don't see anything at the top. 25. Now how did that end up in a roll? That's odd. 86. Rim issue. The bank. 74. Copper. 93. Nothing there. 96. 23. 90. Crack there in the cladding. Machine doubling. Back to the bank. 67. Copper. 98. Close AM. 86. Off center. Back to the bank. 17. What a mess. Oh, 17. 16. 18. 88. 86. 22. 86. Bottle capping going on, but nothing real serious. There's a red cent. What do we got here? 18. Back. 22. 16. 01. What we got here? 76. To copper. 01. 82. 'Put it on the scale. zinc. 82D. And that is a large state. Scale. 82D. Large state. 3.1 grams. It's not the one we want. To the copper. You want the 82 small date. 21. Seventeen. 18. 22. 79 Denver. Copper. 83 Denver. Throw it on a scale. 2.6 zinc. 2019. $23. 83. Doubled rim. Nothing crazy. We'll put it on the scale. 2.6. Back to the bank. 07. Back to the bank. 21. It's hard to tell. It's a chew crack. 89. Back to the bank. 86. Back to the bank. 74. Off center. There's mild doubling on top. More of a shadow. Into copper. 75. To copper. 17 Philly. 94 Denver. 1983. I'll put it on the scale. 2.6. And zinc. 76. Copper. 76. Copper. 16. $17 Philly. 91. Back. 2000. Close AM. No go. 18. 24. 86. Denver. On the scale. Zinc. 21. 86. 90. 79. 85. 16. 86. 90. 22. 17. Philly. Oof. I was struggling getting through these. 21. 2000. Close AM. 22. No issues. 82D. Large date. I'll do it on a scale. And it's 3.1. It's copper. If you were unaware of how to tell the two, it's close to the rim. Plus, the top of the 8 is smaller, that circle. Plus, the lettering is a little bit different on the small date. As well, the 2, which the first thing I look at to see if it has a swan neck. This one is very straight, going in this direction. If it was more of a curve, it's a small date. But this is a large date. 82D copper, large date. See, these are not really collectible, but I know folks that are keeping them aside. I don't know. I know why, because of the 82 small date issue. But this is the 82 Denver large date. I'm just gonna pause this right here. I put a pause at 39:28 to review it. But it is copper. It's going into my copper pile. Excuse me. 2017 Philly. 1981. Copper. 1990. Zinc. 2019. '92. It's a mess. A wide AM. 1982. Large date. And we're going to put it on a scale. That's copper as well. It's nothing special about the coin. But you know, it's 82 large date. $12. $20. $1. $10. $2. $1. $16. $19. $23. $23. $74 Denver. Off center. Copper. 21. $92. Wide AM. $17. Nothing. I'm getting down to the bottom here. $16. Nothing. $86. Nothing. $98. Close AM. 1980. Copper. 89. Put it on the scale. Zinc. 84. Zinc. 88. Check that one. Zinc. I'm checking them after 83. Well, 82. Anything that looks a little off, I'm gonna check it. You never know. They screwed up. Another off-centered 84. But that indentation of the rim there, that's usually indicated that it is a zinc penny, which this is. And they crack there, right there. Another 25 in this roll. And they're making their rounds. Alright, so we're done with that one. nothing of any significance or interest. A couple of oddball looking coins, but nothing really to speak of. I got one marked at 39.28. That was that 82D copper. If you want to look at that timestamp, 39.28. On that note, you have a good day, and we'll see you on the next hunt.